Alright boys, welcome back. Today is week 1, SBD day. I know you boys clicked on the video because it says SBD Saturdays and it is a Saturday. So basically this week we have had a new plan. We are officially back onto week 1. We had 2 week zeros this block, so this is why this is episode 3. The week zeros was, one was just a unplanned week, just did whatever I want. And the second one was a deload week. So it's currently 1 o'clock. We are here relatively early on Saturday. We've had some porridge and a banana. I think that's all I've had today. And we went to the shop and bought some monsters because for some reason every single SBD day this block is pretty heavy. Now we have had a change in a bit of a plan this week, as in instead of having it so we have one top set and then 3 of the same weight back down sets, each back down set is different. That's the same case today. We have got to become basically a pit crew. After our top set we are like switching weights every single set, which is not the most fun, but I can see the reasoning. It is a lot heavier first back down set and then it drops to lower than what the usual back down sets are. So we've got a little bit of a change, which I'm not complaining about. I'm pretty happy with it. We've also got a few more changes on the plan. I can't quite remember what they are, but I think there's a bit less. There's no more stiff leg deadlifts, which are something that I didn't feel were too beneficial in a sense, purely because the part of the deadlift I struggle on is not the part that a stiff leg deadlift supports. So I'm not too bothered about that coming off the plan. Other than that, we are pretty much the same as before. Obviously weights have changed. We are locking in. We've really got to push because I've got some goals in mind that I really want to achieve, and with no real excuses I think I can get there. Like, it's going to be hard, but my goal I think is achievable, and that's the hope. Obviously you don't set goals and think they're going to be easy to get. You set goals that are supposed to be hard to achieve. So that's the game plan. Obviously here today at Pure Gym, my local gym. Last week we were at a bit of a different situation, so yeah, a bit of a different place, but we're going to get in, do the same thing as always, and we're going to lock in, boys. So if you do enjoy, like and subscribe, and I'll see you boys inside the gym for squats. I'll see you there. Peace. All right boys, 140 kilos done. I had a little bit of a space out moment between 100 and 140, so we kind of sat there for about 5-10 minutes. So a bit cold. We're going to do one more warm-up set, then it's top set. So we've got 160 and then it's top set. So yeah, going to get the belt on for this set and then yeah, crack on. So do enjoy, make sure to like and subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you boys shortly. Alright boys, top set done, 177.5 by 2, pretty nice, pretty comfortable. We've got 3 sets of back downs, 1 of 165 and then 2 sets of 5. Can't remember what weight, but it's a bit lower than this, so we're doing pretty good, feeling pretty nice. Everything feels pretty good, everything feels pretty well oiled, so yeah, pretty good day. So yeah, gonna crack out these next 3 sets and then I'll see you boys for my favourite lift. Alright boys, that was technically at 5 kilo by 2. We've now got 145 kilos by 1, which will be easier than 135 kilos by 2, which is why I'm saying yeah, well, my top set. Other than that, bench feeling pretty nice as well. We've got no real complaints, really trying to focus on planting our bum because, as you know, I've got a few red lights on both my second lifts. So yeah, good locking, gonna really focus on ass down, yeah, stuff. Yeah. Alright boys, it's going good. I do feel like I might have a micro fracture in my hand again. I keep getting them like in the on the ring thing there, in the actual hand. It just feels like I can get a micro fracture there, so not particularly great, but it's not really affecting me. It's just a little bit painful when I'm pushing and squatting. But deadlift so far, we've done 100 so far, onto 140, and then might be top set after that to be fair. So yeah, pretty good, pretty fun. It's not like chef this, it's another warm up. So yeah, let's crack on. Alright boys, that's probably the heaviest double I've ever done on deadlifts. Like, I'm not very good with volume on deadlifts, and I'm not very good at deadlifts in general. So pretty happy with that, pretty pleased. Moved pretty nicely to be fair. But my hamstrings are a bit achy. Now, on Wednesday, I ended up doing my day 2. It's supposed to be on Tuesday, but on Wednesday this week. I went a bit heavy on hamstrings because they've got a new machine here. And yeah, so my hamstrings ache from that still, which obviously isn't great, but we're still moving this pretty good. And yeah, just gonna carry on. We've got 175 back down. I think it's 2x4 or something like that. So shouldn't get it done. And then we've got 2 accessories, and then we're out there. So yeah, we're gonna crack on. All right, boys, we are finished now. We're back in the car. Pretty successful session. Obviously, squats. Really nice, really comfortable, no issues at all. Same with the bench. I was very, very surprised when I saw my back down sets were the same as my first top set. I did 135 by 2, and then I had 145 by 1, and then 2 back down sets of 135 by 5. And I was like, what? But they were really easy. Surprisingly, I was not expecting them to be quite that easy. And then we went on to deadlifts, and I'm awful at deadlifts. Mainly, no, I was gonna say mainly volume, but I'm just awful at deadlifts in general. 200 by 2 was the top set, which we did, and I really surprised myself. I did not expect it to be quite that easy. So we're pretty happy with that. Back downs were 175 by 4. I hate volume on deadlifts. I literally like, just not my forte. But my hamstrings ache, and we still got it all done, so no real complaints there. So we're pretty happy, pretty chuffed. We're gonna go home and have something to eat now. It is like 3 o'clock, and all I've had today is some porridge, so you know, we better lock in with our food. Other than that, hope you did enjoy the video. Hopefully it wasn't too long for you boys, seeing as I know absolutely no one has attention span and nobody wants to support me anymore. But we're almost at 3k, so if you've got this far, hit that subscribe button, and yeah, help us to 3k. But other than that, boys, peace out.